About my recycled art piece that is with the photographs and paintings that are on my show, it's actually a combination of a trip to the beach one day, sometime a couple of years ago with my family. And we went to the beach somewhere near our house, a local one. I'm not gonna name the beach name, but anyhow, we were just having fun there, and I had my Canon camera with me, and I just noticed how beautiful it is, and the birds there, and of course, hearing the waves and seeing the ocean. It's very peaceful. And then at the same time, how would I say this? The disruption that I saw when it comes to having trash around the beach area. So it's just a lot of ways that I noticed. And I started to walk around at the beach, and I started to photograph the trash.
Photograph the trash.
Yes, so I photographed the trash while I was walking around the beach, because I've noticed them first of all, and I noticed how there's birds around, and of course the wildlife that's there, and at the same time, the contrast between what's beautiful and what's ugly, which is the trash. And so I started to photograph the trash to document um, the waste that is left behind at the beach, and also how that is not helpful to wildlife in general. It's not, it's pollution. Leaving trash around affects our environment, and it affects the birds and the wildlife, sea life that's there. And so photographing them to me meant it's documenting what is left behind, and being able to see it.
Okay. How did it evolve from photographing trash to then creating this artwork?
So when I started to photograph the trash, I ended up collecting the trash, some of them, and of course I collected the ones that I found and threw them away. But there's a good amount of them that I brought home with me. So I had a bag full of trash. I didn't really know what I was gonna do with them at the time until I got home. And so when I got home, um, I started to just kind of think more about, what those trash meant. And I'm an artist, so eventually I started to play around with, the materials, the trash. So again, the image of a bird, squid, clam, and a fish. And then also an image of the sand that's made out of the cigarette box. And that is part of the art piece came about. Um, yeah, and so out of the shapes that also, made me curious, like the plastic bottle, the shape of it, how that was a type of metaphor for the body of a squid. And then what looked like a boomerang then became a fish. And so over time, then it became this group of sea life, which I created and titled Washed Away.
Is there a message you are trying to convey to the viewer of your wash away recycled artwork?
So I think overall, I feel like my art exhibit in general is about how helpful it is to be out in nature and how nature is so healing. Um, I mean, I practice expressive art, so in our field, we call that nature based expressive arts. I guess my message also, I mean, I think in the arts overall, you can't really predict what kind of message or what it'll convey to the person that's viewing it. But my hope is that people will come out of after seeing my art exhibition and realize that hey, we also need to take our part to take care of nature. Whether that be picking up trash, recycling, or just being mindful of the environment because it needs us also. So yeah, so the Liminality in Nature has been up since early September, and it's still up to now at the San Marcos Library here in the San Diego County. So if you guys are interested to come and see it, it's still up until October 30th at the San Marcos Public Library. And the great thing about it is it's free. And I hope you enjoy it and come and see it. I invite you to come and see it. Well, thank you so much.